Hello everyone. Welcome to the short video about a new feature of Simulink that is available in the new release of MATLAB 2021b. Before I start with the video, let me introduce myself. My name is Vishwa and I work as an application engineer at CES. CES is the official partner of MathWorks in the Middle East. So let's get back to the video. So the new feature which I'm going to talk about is multiple simulations GUI. With this feature, we can enable, we can actually set up and run simulations in parallel without using any code. You may be already familiar that before 2021b, to do the same task, you have to write a MATLAB code. I can show you how it was done before. I'll use an example from the documentation. And later I'll use the same example to show you how it is done in the new MATLAB in the multiple simulations GUI. So this is the parallel simulations using Parsim. Okay, this example shows you how to run multiple simulations of Monte Carlo study in parallel. Okay, so you see here this is a model of road suspension interaction 3DOFs, and this is the code that is required to run it in parallel. And we use Parsim here to run it in parallel. And here we define inputs. Okay, we define inputs using the sim input object function. Sim input object. Okay. So now let me do this in the GUI. Let me open the model first. So this is a Simulink model, and to do the simulation, let me open the GUI. Go to the simulation tool strip tab and go to prepare here and click on this multiple simulations. And multiple simulations opens here, GUI opens here. And before you start, you should make a first create a design study. So by clicking on this, you can create a design study and you can give the name over here. Double click on it and you can give the name. I'm just letting it be. I'm not changing the name. Okay, after you create a design study, you can see the specifications of the design study. So one thing is that you can add new block parameters to the design study, or if you have existing variables, you can add variables to the design study. Okay, so let me add one block parameter and one variable, and I'll show you how it is done. So when I click on block parameters, I have block path here. So I can either type the block path if I know, or I can guide it. So I can click on this, and this thing and the screen becomes like gray. And you can click on each block here. You can see when I click on each block, the parameters appear. So in that way, I select the first parameter here, front suspension damping. When I click on this, see, it fills up the block path. Okay, and the parameter names appear. This parameter name is coming from the parameters. Go to mask, edit mask. You can see parameter develop. I've selected front suspension damping. So the parameter value is CF. So you can see it's CF. And you can change the name of this, CF underscore block para. Okay. And you can give the value here. Line space. 100. And I need 10 values. I need only 10 values. So when you see 10 values are out, and I can do design study for 10 values. Now let me add a variable. So I can see here what variables are here, parameters, KF, KR, KC. Let me go with CR. So variable name is CR. And value is again 10 values. And let me rename this CR_ variable. Okay. Yeah. Once I update this, you can see here I can do 100 simulations. That means 10 values for CF and 10 values for CR. If you do the permutations, you get 100 simulations. So you have 100 simulations if you do the combinations. And to do that study now, first I have to click on this, select this. When I select this, this icon changes to run all. I can directly click here and run it, or you can do run options. You have some options like use parallel. So I have 6 cores in my computer, so I can do parallel computation. So I use parallel, and then I hit on run all. First you have to save the model, to save it, and then run it again. Now the multiple simulations are starting. Meanwhile, we can see that here in my MATLAB, I can see here parallel pool is starting. So when the simulation is running, you can open simulation manager. You can click on it, and the simulation manager opens, and you can see the progress of the simulation. The simulation is already started. Okay, you can see here. So this is 2 axis, and this one axis is about CF, and the other axis is CR. So here we have 10 values, 10 values, and here we have 10 values. Together we have 100 values overall in this. And if you see this blue color is the simulations that are running right now. So if you see at a time, there are 6 simulations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I have 6 cores. So it is run, all six simulations are running at a time. So this is you can see the progress here, and also you can use this one here and you can see the progress. So we have 1 minute 40 seconds remaining for this to complete the simulations. You can go to the figure here and we can see on the X label, and also, yes, you can go to simulation details. When I click on simulation details, you can see the parameters, timing info, diagnosis. And if you want to stop the simulation, you can use this button here, stop job. And what else? Yeah, here we can see, you can change here this one, label, limits, all this you can change. Okay, total simulations are 100. So we have 36 seconds left, and 6 and 2 more rows. Okay, now we have 3 seconds, and yes, simulations are done, 100 simulations are done, and it's cleaning up. Okay, we can view the results from here, show results, and we can see in the workspace Simot. Let me double click on it, and I can see I have 100 simulations. 100 simulation results I have. Either you can, now you can view all these results in the results viewer. So when I go to Simulink Manager and click on show results, I can see all the 100 simulations here. So I can open. You can compare all the results like this. You can plot them and you can compare. So this is the third simulation. And compare the results. So that's it, friends. So I wanted to show you the new feature. Thank you for watching the video.